2016, and I still remember it was December, and I only had like 890 cars in November, and we were going on vacation at Disney in December, and I came back, and it was like the 9th of the month, and I had to sell like 100 cars or 97 cars or something like that. And Tony was in the dealership, and he goes, "So you're gonna hit 1,000 this year?" And I'm like, "Yeah, boss, definitely gonna do it." He goes, "All right, man, that's what I want to hear." He goes, "Don't let me down." I'm like, "All right, no problem." So I'm like, had the owner here, I got to do it now, not just for myself, but I did it. So ended up getting on Facebook and just doing some live videos, just off the cuff. Hey, listen, bat signal's up, need help. Come in, we're chasing 1,000, and as it started to get closer to the 1,000, we started to do a countdown. So I'd stand there with a sign, like like Will Chamberlain did his 100. You know what I mean? We'd stand there with a sign like 987, 988, and the whole time everybody's like, it was New Year's Eve, and I was at it was New Year's Eve. No, it was the night before New Year's Eve, and I was at 988, 999, got all the way up, and everybody wanted to know who was number 1,000, and I didn't tell anybody who was number 1,000. I didn't want anybody to know, so I ended up buying my mom a car for the 1,000th, and I showed up at her house. Like, we went black after 999 for like an hour. The only person I told was one of the managers. I'm like, "Hey, work the numbers out for me. I'm going to buy my mom a car for 1,000 for everything, for giving me that book, basically."
Oh my God,
and
that's amazing.
It was great. So I still remember pulling up, and I'm a block away from her house, and I'm in tears. Like, I'm like trying to compose myself doing a Facebook Live thing, and showed up like Ed McMahon, knocked up at the door, and it was pretty cool. So I gave my mom the car for number 1,000. That was like one of the best moments of my life.
That's amazing. They're amazing, man, dude.
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah, thank you.
So I can empathize with that, seriously, because it was maybe a week and a half ago. I'm driving in Nutley, New Jersey, which is 90 miles from here, basically, from where I live in Fishtown.
Right.
And my mother lives in Cedar Grove, which is about 20 miles away from Nutley.
Right.
And I call her, and she doesn't answer.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'll call her back. Now, I'm not there to see her.
Right.
Sorry, I had a meeting.
Sure.
She drives right by me.
Oh.
Like on the
right
by the shop in Nutley.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's my mom.
Yeah.
So I call her again. She answers. She's like, hey, what? I'm like, I'm behind you.
Yeah.
I turned.
Right.
Safely.
Right.
Now I'm thinking about Honda. I'm like, I gotta beam. I need Honda anyway.
Yeah.
A little blurry. I call. I said, go to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Go to ShopRite. I'm like, she stops the car, and I just had the transcript to the first book.
Uh-huh.
And I just read it to her, or I gave it to her, and she read it, and I Facebooked it.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my book."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Because my mom," you got me on a tangent. My mom was why, same thing with the books, right? Like,
right.
Your mom gave you a book. My mom always had these romance novels she was reading. It always made me want to, we read, we write, we speak. We
sure. Absolutely. Yep.
And it was like, I just had a moment like that,
Yeah.
like a week and a half ago.